one, either
Okay.
one.
I'll say
Oh my
Kimberly because that's what it is on all your stuff. So
gosh.
thank you so much for coming on the show. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited.
Yes, so everybody, this is Kimberly from CRAFT BUGGY. She's got a YouTube channel, she's got an Instagram. She makes some really amazing high-end like craft products. I was really into your polymer clay earrings. They were
Yes, those are fun.
fantastic. Yes. Have you made those before?
No, that was my first time I had played with polymer clay. It was during quarantine, so I figured why not? But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I've done a couple polymer earrings since then, and yeah, it's a different medium to play with, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
But that
definitely.
was
Definitely. Yeah, I just made my first pair of like polymer clay earrings and they didn't turn out nearly as good as yours had. I actually even had that little extractor thing.
oh yeah, the syringe thing.
Yeah, the syringe thing. I even had the syringe thing and I don't know. Some things just come to me and then some things, don't. But
I
yeah, so
loved yours.
huh?
I loved yours. The grapes. Those were so cute.
Oh, I'm glad you liked them. There's a really funny story behind all of those photos that I would love to get into like another time. But yeah, so you had the extractor and then you used that to create like little patterns all over. That was so cool. And you said you've never sold before?
No, I've never, I mean, I've sold to my friends. I have a friend who's a real estate agent and she gets gifts for her clients. And so occasionally I'll make tumblers or coasters or, something housewarming. And then that's the only person I've sold it to though.
Yeah.
So it's, it's a new world for me.
Yeah. Well, that's amazing when people are reaching out to you to just handcraft something. And sometimes it's easier that way because it's just a person here, a person there. Yeah, because Etsy, man, that's a tough business. It's a lot of work. Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Goodness. But yeah, that's really cool. So you did tumblers, the resin tumblers, the glitter tumblers, right?
Yep, I do those. And then I do a lot of coasters like with resin, which I haven't done a lot of videos on those, which I'm about to soon. But she's asked me to etch some glasses for her, like customized glasses. And so she's my only customer right now. So it's a lot of fun. I'm thinking of doing Etsy. I haven't like dove into the
Yeah.
nitty gritty of it yet.
Yeah, I
But
think it's good to go in with like a big game plan for sure because it can
yeah,
be pricey. But your stuff would sell super good. Wait. So you're going on to coasters. We're totally on the same vibe right now. So let me guess. You're going to be making well next weekend. I'm going to be making resin geode coasters.
oh, I'm excited to see those.
Is that what you were making though? Because those are super trendy right now.
I'm kind of playing with different things right now. Next week, I'm going to be making these little clay pot scarecrows. Um, but I try to alternate with like doing resin and then doing something that's, not resin or maybe sewing. And I kind of just like to try to space it out a little bit more.
Yeah.
Um, just because I know that I have some friends who are kind of intimidated by resin, and so they're more comfortable sewing. And so, but I am really intrigued by the whole resin thing. So I've been doing a lot of resin and playing with that. And, but I do like the geode resin stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's fun.
Yeah, I haven't made any coasters yet either, but the resin, I'm in a resin everything right now. I think it's like the Color Pour brand. Have you heard of them?
Yes.
They're different. Yeah, so that's what got me into it. And I actually was doing the paint pour on their stuff before because I didn't know. And then they released the resin brand, and I was like, whoa, I had no idea you could make all that cool stuff with it. And they make it so easy with everything that they spread it out on the. And so what's interesting now is they have another product that came out that's about resin painting. So, you know, you go like, yeah, you go to the cool galleries and they have these very shiny, beautiful paintings. So that's like the next, that's a kit that they sell right now. And so
really?
that got me, yes, that got me very excited, because if you look at any resin paintings that people make, they're absolutely amazing, but resin's so hard to work with.
Yes.
But yeah, resin. I'm gonna pull up a picture of this girl's stuff, and because if you're in, have you seen Dianca Pores?
I don't believe so.
I'll just show you a picture that she's selling. Her stuff's amazing. I'm blown away by some of these giant pictures that she's made. And so she has like a whole tutorial that everybody should go sign up for because it's amazing. She has a whole tutorial that she sells to help you kind of learn everything that you would need to know about making these crazy geodes. Here, I'll just pop her Instagram up and then like promote her like crazy. Because if you're into resin, so here's Dianca Pores.
Oh my gosh, that's beautiful.
She's got like 1 million followers.
I love that.
Yeah, so this is what did me in. This is when I was like, I need to make these. These are so beautiful. And these are pieces that would last like a super long time. I don't know if I could ever make them, but yeah, everybody go to Dianca Pores, follow her on Instagram, and then Craft Buggy, are you cool if I jump on yours to show everybody yours?
Yeah, totally.
I love the internet. I'll get off real quick, make sure I'm on the right one. But yeah, so that's what got me into resin. I saw her stuff and I was like, wow. Oh man. And your stuff's super cool too. So let me share that.
Thanks.
I think it's hard to promote yourself. Like I think it's hard to promote just yourself in general. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
In terms of like, it's hard. And I just love how you've done it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and that's one reason I was like, man, I want to talk to her and see what she knows. Tell me the ways. Your use of color is insane. I just love how you have all your background stuff. I don't know.
Oh, thank you. My husband built that backdrop.
He did?
He did. He got a huge pegboard and then we painted it pink and put some edging around it and he put it up there for me.
Yeah, and this is where I was like, what is going on? If looking through these, I'm just gonna, I could go up if you want, but look, oh, that's pretty glitter. You tell I have attention issues.
I love glitter.
Look at that glitter. Yeah, I love glitter. Yeah, wow. And then this is really cool. I love the different types of projects that you have.
Thanks. Yeah, I like to just do a little bit of everything. And just, if I see something in a store, I like to try to recreate it if I can. And I love to personalize everything. I love monograms.
Definitely, right? Yes.
And so yeah, and I love color. So playing with color, playing with anything I can personalize and recreate is my jam.
Color, yes. The color, it's amazing. It's my jam too. Can I jump on your YouTube just so people can check it out?
Yeah, absolutely.
So when did you start your channel and when did you, obviously
Oh, go for it.
For a while. But when would you say you got kind of like into it? Now you're like, you're making videos, you're posting about it all the time. You know what I mean? What was the first project that you were really like, all right, let's really show everybody how to do this?
The first project that kind of like inspired Craft Buggy was I was making masks for friends, family, whoever needed one over like the shutdown. And so I decided to just try to make one. And then my husband's like, well, why don't you make a video? And so he filmed it and he does all the video stuff. And so then we decided, oh, let's try this resin tumbler because I made a ton of tumblers over quarantine as well. So we did that. And he said, well, why don't we just make a blog and then you can put all your videos there? And why don't you have a YouTube channel? And I was like, I don't know if I can do a YouTube. That's so scary. And it's a different world, but it's been a lot of fun. I really love the videos. I think I'm a very visual person. And so I think it's important to show people how to do things. And I think it makes a huge difference. So it's been fun, but it all kind of started around March, April.
Very cool. That's amazing to hear what kind of inspiration has happened for us during these 7-8 months, right?
Yes.
Happened. Yeah, your stuff started like 5 months ago. And I mean, really, like you have it down and it's hard. And maybe this is kind of a cool thing for people. Like you have it down with your husband. I don't know. You guys have amazing thumbnails. You know,
well, thank you.
Great presence. It's hard to do though. It's harder to do than people think, you know?
Yes.
But my favorite so far that I've been going through with yours is your Confetti Bookmarks.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, these are so cute.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I love working with vinyl and confetti and glitter. So, and I've been reading a lot over quarantine. So I was like, I might as well make bookmarks.
Yes, those are awesome.
Thank you.
You used a Cricut to customize it, right? With vinyl?
I used a Silhouette. I have a Silhouette Cameo 3. My mom has the Cricut Maker. I think that's what it's called. I think that's the one she has. And so I've played with hers and I think they're both really great machines. But the one I have here is the Silhouette and that's the one I use most of the time.
Very cool. Very cool. I don't come across very many Silhouette users. I really don't.
Yeah.
What would you, because your mom has one, what's the biggest difference you think between the two?
Honestly, the Cricut, it seems like you have to use a different mat from what I understand of it. You have to with the Silhouette, you can use either no mat or it's the same mat. But with the Cricut, it seems like you just have to switch it out a little bit more. But I'm so used to the Silhouette. I'm like, oh, this is so easy to use. And my mom, she thinks that the Cricut's so much easier to use. But there are more tutorials on the Cricut, I've noticed. And I can't find classes for the Silhouette anywhere. So I took quarantine as an opportunity to learn my Silhouette machine.
Nice. So, a lot of things are coming out of quarantine.
Yes.
Cool show. It's on Netflix. It just came out this weekend called Social Distance.
Oh.
It's very cool.
I haven't seen it.
It's very cool. A lot of cool famous people are in it. It was good. Very good. What are these? These little, are those, you have like special shape glitters right here. Sorry. I love them.
So those are those are just little unicorn and rainbow confetti.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, and I got those at Target. So they're easy to find and I think they're like $3.
Glass etching. I've never done this. The glass etching, is that hard?
No, it's so simple. As long as you use a permanent vinyl, that way it sticks on your medium. And if you have gloves, gloves and a little paintbrush, that's all you need. And then the etching gel, that's it. So it's really simple. It's a lot of fun. And the armor etch is pretty inexpensive and you can reuse it, which is the best part. I'm all about reusing if I can.
Oh yeah, totally. Totally. And then the hats, I mean, it's just phenomenal. It's totally phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. But yeah, I'm trying to work on my background more. You know, it's such like an important thing when you're YouTubing. I love that your husband did the pegboards for you because I'm just like, what do I do? I don't know what to do.
I love the paper flowers. I'm like all about those right now.
Cool.
Those are beautiful.
And then like this is pretty cliche, the little boards, but I figured let's
do
it. I just want to fit in. I have one of those boards too.
I actually don't have one of those.
Oh, really? You got to get one. They're
I
cool.
know. I see them all the time. I'm like, I need to get that. But I haven't bitten the bullet yet, but I do love them.
Yeah. Yeah. So on one of the crafting channels that I watch, oh my gosh, I can't remember who they are. And they're such a cute couple. It's this cute little couple. And like the dad, he's or not the dad, I don't even know if he's his dad, but the husband, he's just like funny.
Uh-huh.
He always wears like a hat and he's like, "What's up, guys? We're gonna craft today." And they own a glow forge.
I love that.
The cutest little couple. But so they have a glow forge where they make these amazing signs. I'll have to say their name and put it in the description after our feed's over. But he had a sign up there and it said, "This week wash your hands, next week use your blinkers." Because it was like right in March after everything got locked down.
Yes.
Yeah, it was pretty hysterical how that was. So yeah, I like the pegboard. I'm trying to, I don't know. So do you have a routine for your content? Do you do it weekly? Do you have a schedule? Do you just do it when it inspires you?
I post one, like my major craft of the week. I try to post it on Sunday. It's going to go up Monday. I was out of town this weekend. But yeah, usually Sunday is my post day for like the big weekly craft. I started out doing 2 crafts a week. That was too much because I work full time. So I'm like, I can't do 2 crafts a week. But so I usually spend all week doing one, but then I try to post on Instagram at least every other day, whether it's tips and tricks or like, here's what I'm going to work on. Let's see what it looks like on Sunday.
Yeah.
Kind of, or like, I just ate at this really great place. You have to try this shaved ice. And if it's fun and colorful, I'm definitely going to post it. And
yeah, no, that's how it works. I mean, I love it. And I think all of us should celebrate exactly who we are and who we're supposed to be and who we are authentically are, because I don't know if this isn't talked about enough, but the Forbes magazine said that the #1 richest YouTuber was Ryan's toy review. Have you heard of that kid?
yes.
He's the richest YouTuber. He's like a billionaire or something like that. Yeah. So people always say, "Oh, well, your YouTube's not going to make money." Well, yeah, when you're generating income, but you make money through affiliate links. Like I have Amazon stuff just at the bottom, and something that a lot of people might not know, and I didn't know it before I started seeing like people buy things where I was like, whoa, wow, someone actually bought something, which, it doesn't happen very often, but it happens. And it was just interesting because I think a lot of the time when we see affiliate links in a crafting channel, we think that, oh, we have to buy that glitter and then they get the cut, right? It's because I didn't know that. And then I was looking through what people have bought. Somebody had bought Apple iPod earpods through my affiliate links.
Yeah.
And I made 5% off of it. It had nothing to do with crafting. They just the Amazon website and they're like, oh, I'm going to go buy my earbuds now. Probably not even thinking about me at all in the slightest. And so I just think it's interesting where we're in this wonderful time where it's like a great little secret that no one needs to know.
Yeah. Exactly.
And making videos is actually like a residual income. It's not crafting something way over and over again and making the same thing. No, it's like there's so many views somebody can get off of one video. It's absolutely fascinating to me. Yeah, and I've just been doing it for so long and being in, one of the big reasons I do this is because talking to people about it, it's hard to connect, maybe to be like, oh, I love to make all these videos about crafting or whatever. So this is also, I like to be able to just go and actually talk about it with people who are into it, because not everyone is and not everyone gets it, right? And I can just see that you built it to kind of be like a business where you could get sponsorships and trying to make it look super good. And that's really hard. So I just want to say, like, your channel is amazing. So
thank you. Oh, that made my day.
Yes, no, you're gonna like blow up because it's just amazing. Because when I started doing, I didn't really know what I was doing at all when I started. my channel, and I made a video for a friend who's having trouble on Etsy, and it got like 40,000 views. And this was before you didn't need 1,000 subscribers. You didn't need 30. You could just make money off of it.
Mhm.
And so I made this random video and it made $36.
Wow.
And I only had like 20,000. Well, in terms of like what people tell us you can make versus like, and I was like, what? And then they pulled the plug. So none of my videos could make money. And I'm still working on getting to monetization because I'm only at, I just think it's fun to talk about this openly. I'm okay to talk about it. I want to inspire others out there to start their own YouTube channels, because I think there's a lot to be said about making it and making one. So I finally got to 1,000 subscribers, and now I'm like 500 watch hours short to get monetized. But I'm getting closer. Yeah, here comes.
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yeah, I know, and it's taken so much work, and man, people didn't get it. Now it's about to pay off a little bit. Maybe
Yes. Oh.
have some money for some more crafting materials. But you know, my whole joke to people is, well, if I start now, then you know, when I'm older and I'm scrapbooking all the time, I'll just turn on the camera and be with my friends and like make money off of it and have grocery store to like go be grandma or whatever, be me. Yeah, I don't know. So anyway, so you've always done the silhouette. That's so crazy to me. So what's your favorite die cut machine, right? Like a silhouette or a Cricut. What's your favorite like thing that you've made with a silhouette?
I'd probably say I love the confetti placemats, the personalized ones. Those are a lot of fun, which I don't have any to show you now. I gave them to my niece. But I love those. Those were great. And then just tumblers, like customizing tumblers with that. I mean, there's so much you can do.
I saw on Amazon Prime, because they used the Yetis. Do you use the Yeti tumblers?
I just use it's like a pack of 12 that I got on Amazon.
Cool.
And so, but yeah, I do have a Yeti. I'm actually gonna put resin on. So
very cool. Yeah, because I remember going onto Amazon and seeing people selling customized Yeti glitter tumblers for like $100. And the people were paying for it and it looked great and they gave them great reviews. It was a great product. So that kind of like, wow, that's a great, you know, that's a great product that people will love and it's worth your time as a craft person. Yeah, that's cool. So is the mug for you or for
yeah, it's a Yeti that I bought myself. So I'm like, I'll just play with it a little bit and try different techniques.
Yes.
I like to try things out several times before I make a video. Sometimes I do end up, like recently I've been doing the video as I'm learning, and then at the end I'll show you what my mistakes are and hey, this is what I would do next time. But yeah, as a rule of thumb, I like to do it several times beforehand.
Yes, it can be super stressful. Because I just, if I can make it and I can put it on, let's just do it. So I made one video that was awful and it wasn't too bad. I played it off pretty good, but it was when the resin came out bad.
But I think that's such a good thing to show people, like,
yeah,
this can happen if, you know, and you know,
resin's weird because it's like, don't stir too much, don't stir too little. You don't want bubbles. You don't want to I don't know. So right now, you could probably help me figure out what your technique is. But like for me, I just stir it. I just stir it and stir it until I'll use a Coke can. And then when it's like warm on the side, I'm like, we're good. This is it. Because I haven't done any clear cast, but I know I have bubbles in mine because I like. How do you do your resin?
I usually do mine in a silicone cup. And so it's just easy cleanup. So I do the, 1-to-1 ratio, pour it in, and then I mix it super slow. And I scrape the sides. I usually do it for about 3 to 5 minutes. And I just wait until I don't see any like cloudy lines, like those, I can't remember what they call them. There's a name for them.
I know what you're talking about. I don't know the name.
Yeah, those little like white lines, I try to make sure those are all gone. But usually, sometimes I do get bubbles. And so I'll usually wait and just kind of let the bubbles rise a little bit. But my husband's making like a vacuum box thing. He's very innovative. And so it's to put the resin in there so that the bubbles rise to the top.
Whoa.
And so it's kind of trial and error. We've played with it a little bit. And so he's working on what needs to be fixed. And I don't understand the science behind it, but he does.
Wow. Very cool husband.
But usually I just let it wait. I wait for a little bit, let the bubbles rise.
Neat. Yeah, that's probably what I just have to start doing. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to do the coasters next. So I'm really excited about that. And then I'm thinking about getting into like, I've been seeing these cool crafting, I don't know, just paper crafting, like just off the wall paper crafting. Do you know what I'm talking about? Just like they have a bunch of embellishments and they have like junk journals and they have, I mean, they open up their scrapbook and it's like, where am I? Am I in Wonderland? Do you know what I mean?
I think I know what you're talking about.
So descriptive, right?
I love paper crafts. I think they're so much fun. So I'm excited to see those.
Yes. Yeah, because I've never really been into like puffy stickers or like chipboard stickers. And you know, I'll tag you when I finally feel like I make something that's actually like it. But they just make these epic, super colorful things that are just they look really good too. Anyway, you can't say it without looking at somebody's stuff, but I thought this was kind of cool. I picked this up at the Dollar Tree.
Ooh,
look at that.
Those are so fun.
Yeah, because this whole thing was only $1, which it's interesting because when you use a Cricut so much, you think like, well, why would I ever need to buy like a paper embellishment, right? And then you get one. Look at this.
That is so fun.
It's from the
That
Dollar
would be really cute on a card.
Yeah, so easy. You can find like the cutest stuff at Dollar Tree sometimes. It's amazing. Because what's her name? Do you watch HSN at all?
I don't.
There's this lady and her name's Anna Griffin. She's done a lot of stuff with Cricut.
Okay.
Does a lot of designs like this. And what's interesting is people will pay for like I will pay, like she has these amazing Christmas card kits that she makes that has like little embellishments like this. And it's just phenomenal, like what she's built from design, and I don't know, it's crazy.
It's amazing what people can make, just what they come up with from scratch. It blows my mind.
Insane. Yeah, I've been watching these YouTubers who do these, like I was saying, these cute little off the wall scrapbooking. Like it's just like, you're like, where does this even come from? And what they do is they send each other scrapbook stuff. So they'll make something really cute with flamingos and it's in hearts or whatever, and they send it to somebody else who's a paper crafter, and they also include like little embellishments or something like this. I don't know, we should do something like that. That would be a cool idea.
I would love that.
That is a really cool idea.
Fun.
Oh man, I want so we should definitely do that. It's just like, I want to tell you something really funny, and I'll have to tell you later, but basically now I can't because we're on air or whatever. But the funny thing is I went, and it's not crazy in here. I'm looking at the chat room. Nobody's being crazy or anything, so we're good. But I'll just tell you, so I had an interview with Hobby Lobby. And it just keeps coming back. Like when we were talking, I kept being like, okay, I can't talk about that right now, but I didn't get the job, but thank you, Hobby Lobby, for the option or whatever. But they sent me a bunch of stuff. And what's really weird is they sent me the clay extractor. Yes. And they asked me to make a pair of earrings. Just like you did that same week. You were like, here's my clay extractor. They literally sent me that exact same product.
Oh, that's funny.
with a bunch of polymer clay and asked me to make, and what I came up with was the grapes. That's why I was like, we can't
I
talk
love
about
those.
but that's what I sent as a sample to Hobby Lobby. And it was just really weird because I just came across and you're like, here's this extractor with polymer clay. And I was like, I've never even heard of that. And they had sent me it. Yeah, but it was a really interesting interview. They sent me a bunch of craft materials and they were like, make 16 pieces.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was very intense. So they wanted like a pom-pom banner. They wanted a lot of stuff. It was a lot. It was like 8 hours of crafting.
So just like the materials that they sent you, you just had to combine it and make
Yes.
various things.
Yes. And now that I'm already talking about it, I'll just make a video about it too, because I have the footage of, they sent me like $500 worth of craft stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was crazy. So like a lot of the stuff that's on my Instagram right now, like here, I'll just pull it up. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk about this. I'm not trying to.
No, I love it.
It kept coming up in my mind. And I just, if you know, if I'm talking and something comes up once, okay. But if it comes up like 3 times, I'm gonna, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
What are
it.
you talking about?
What's going on? But yeah, so here I'll share the screen here. Cool. So like this
Ooh,
was from, this was one for Hobby Lobby because they asked for 5 pieces of jewelry.
that's really pretty.
It was fun. It was easy with that geode. They said everything I could possibly need. And then this was for them. They wanted brush lettering. I suck at brush lettering.
I love it.
This took way too much time for the average person to draw, though.
It looks so good, though.
Yeah, I thought it so. I liked how I added like this tree trunk and little roses. And then this was also stuff that they sent.
Oh, that's cute.
I had fun with it. I never used, this is like a pom-pom washi tape.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Love it.
they sent me glue dots, which I had never used. And I did like all this stuff and I was like, wow, glue dots are pretty amazing. Anyway.
I love it.
Yeah, so that's what was so crazy that like went so in alignment with you is I made those grape earrings and I'm like, what is this? What did I make? And then I jump on your channel and is it cool if I pop those up real quick?
Yeah.
And I jump on your channel and I see you make these polymer clay earrings. And I'm like, if only I had seen this a couple days before I had to do this. Because your idea, I was like, man.
I love the grapes, though. I think they're so much fun.
They're fun.
And like fruit earrings are in right now.
I think they're fun. Wait,
yeah.
Oh, there's your polymer clay earrings. Okay, I'm gonna share this. Because this was just so smart. And you said that was your first time working with polymer.
That specific one was my second time. The first time was with the little, I used like polka dots and, but yeah, this was my second time for this specific earring.
So here's that extractor we were talking about. Where's the right there? I got the exact. I had never seen that. I had never worked with it. I had never used it. It was just like so funny to me that like a week afterwards, you're like, here's how you make really good polymer clay earrings. I was like, no.
I had never seen one of those either. And I saw it in the store. I'm like, oh, well, I guess I'll do some clay earrings today.
Interesting. That's so cool.
But it's a lot of fun. Using the really tiny opening on that was hard. My husband had to help me with that. I didn't warm up my clay enough.
Interesting.
And so my clay was pretty stiff.
Yeah, and it just turned out so cute. Here, I'll fast forward so everybody can see. Oh, did you put foiling on them? Oh, I forgot you did that.
I can add shine or sparkle. I always try to.
Oh, yes, exactly. Only way to live. One time, I guess I was hearing somebody talk about me and they were like, she's just distracted by anything that sparkles.
That's not a bad thing.
You're kind of right.
I'm the same way.
Nice to be amongst others who understand that glittery things are just really pretty.
Yes.
I love it with the foiling.
Thank you. Yeah, I thought that was a lot of fun. It was a little eye-catching, so I thought I'll just try it out.
What camera do you guys use? Because you guys have a good camera too.
We use, someone asked me this yesterday and I had looked it up. It's a Sony something. It has numbers at the end of it. But it's my husband had bought it for a work project he had to do. And it takes great videos and it takes good photos as well. So, but yeah, all I know is that we use 2 different cameras. So one for like the straight on shot and the other one for like the face down. And they just have different lenses, but they're both Sony.
Cool. Well, it looks
Wish
great.
I knew exactly what they were, but I don't.
Well, cool. Thank you so much for coming on the show. It's been so sweet to have
you.
you. And I can't wait to see your next video. I just love everything that you make. And everybody, if you're just tuning in now, this is Kimberly from CRAFT BUGGY. And she's got an amazing YouTube channel that I want you to go check out. She makes amazing, cute, crafty stuff. And also check her out on her Instagram as well. But other than that, thank you again so much. And maybe we should think about doing like a cute little craft challenge. Maybe we should get some other YouTube crafter people out and about and do something fun, because those are always, I saw people doing like competitions. Like I saw card crafting competitions recently.
I would love that.
And she's gotten to like 100,000 people of her subs. And like I walk onto these live chats, there's like 500 people there watching 2 crafters make cards.
Wow.
Like,
That
wait,
was so much fun.
how did I miss this?
I would love that. Yes.
Yes, we can think about it. Yeah, definitely. I have there's another girl who I've been talking with recently, and her name's Natasha, and she owns a channel called Techno Chic. And it's kind of funny because now it's just gonna happen, like, because she posted how she was making her Halloween costume, and it's Lady Gaga. One of the VMA costumes for her Lady Gaga. And anyway, her and I, we like love Lady Gaga. And I was like, okay, I already am making a Lady Gaga costume of my own.
Yes, so I love it.
Makerness, right? And so I'm making one from the 911 Lady Gaga video. And we didn't plan this either. I was just like, wait, you're going as Gaga? I'm going as Gaga too. And she YouTubes and I YouTube, and it's you can see it's just gonna happen now. Where we're gonna, I mean, maybe she'll say no, I don't know. But anyway, so stuff like that, comes along, and especially with Christmas coming up. I mean, Christmas everything.
That would be a lot of fun.
Have you seen those spinets? The tumblers, of course, you've seen like the spinet cup turners.
Oh yeah. It's like a rotisserie.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen how you can make those resin ornaments with them? So We Are Memory Keepers posted this video where they took one of the plastic ornaments and they put it onto the cup turner. And then when they got the cup turner started, they put they had a vinyl decal already on it. And they had like a bunch of cute little glitter and a vinyl decal. And you and I have both made the glitter tumblers. So they put the resin on, and then it's like this super shiny, professional, customized looking ornament. So they sell an ornament attachment now that you can add to the spinet.
Oh, okay, I'm excited. I love that.
I'm excited too. But yeah, next is resin coasters, but that could be cool. I mean, there's all sorts of fun, cool stuff we could do. Who knows?
There are.
But yeah, thanks again so much for coming. And everybody check out CRAFT BUGGY. She's awesome. And thanks again. And subscribe over to her channel. Be sure to subscribe. She's got some amazing stuff. And you also have to follow her over on Instagram as well, you guys. Okay. All right. Well, thanks again so much for
I love
coming.
your work.
I love your